Hi everyone, Jason here reminding you to like and subscribe to our channel for more supporter news. It really helps us out. And now, on with the show.
This is Ted Godwin with Hear the Noise. I'm at Braefoot Park with the Victoria Highlanders. It's a practice just before the season, and things are looking really great. Steve, how's it going?
It's going all right, Ted. How are you?
It's great. It's nice to see you for another season. You're ready, excited to go?
Well, they let me come back, so I'm always happy when that happens. And we're excited to get going.
And what's the team going to look like this year? You got a lot of returning faces?
Yeah, we bit of both. We got a lot of returning faces, and then we brought in some new players from different areas. Some more guys, local guys from UVic and around town, and then some coming from out of province. So they're all just starting to arrive now. So we're sort of in the assemblance stage still, with a game 6 days away.
And you're bringing some down from the north as usual, I assume?
Well, I mean, some that come down, but a lot that have gone up north from here, and they coming home, really. So it's kind of a interesting sort of relationship we have.
That is interesting. Now you've worked with some of these guys now for a few years, I guess, right? Between here and your day job, I guess we could call it.
I mean, a lot of these kids I've known in different environments for probably 10 years now, or since they were 10, 11, 12. I mean, this being my home base for a long time, working in the club system here, working for the Highlanders before, and now working as university coach up north. Kids that I coach that are playing for me up there, kids that I've coached that play against me up there. It's kind of fun. So there's some good friendships and some good fun little rivalries here.
And do you think that chemistry is going to do well for you this season as in the Highlanders season?
Yeah, I think last year the one thing that really was evident was sort of the way the guys got along, the camaraderie within the groups, despite where they go to university or where they did play their football. As I said, there's a lot of little joking rivalries, but the friendships here are really strong, and I think that the people coming in to join us will add to that, and I think that's going to be a big part of our strength this year.
Now, we talked about the new faces. Who's the most interesting new player we should be watching for?
Who's the most new player we should be watching? Well, I'm actually intrigued to see our former assistant coach, Fran Bartolillo, and see how he's going to handle coming back and putting his boots on again. He's one for sure that has played for us before back in the USL2 days. Gordon Hall, who's come back playing for us as a center back from the USL2. So we're excited to see that. And then we've got some guys coming in from Alberta that that I haven't worked with personally. So I'm excited to see their talents, guys out of MRU. And then, of course, for me, Michael Henman's season that he had at U Sports, if he can carry that on, it's going to really help us here. And then some familiar faces like Javi, who's standing behind you over there, who you'll talk to soon. And, just some bringing Harjout in from UVic as a goalkeeper to give us more stability in the pipes. So there's lots of good faces. To bring out one name is almost impossible in this group.
And coach, you probably never do that. That's why we put you on the spot to ask you those questions.
Well, I mean, again, if there's one that's above the rest, great. But I mean, there's a lot that I could really that really deserve to be talked about. And quite frankly, I can't remember some of their names now. No, I'm just kidding.
And now, speaking of Harjit was.
Harj, yeah.
Harj. Now he was actually in the pipes for that preseason warm up with Pacific, wasn't he?
With UVic, I believe so. I wasn't down for the game. I think
being in the stands, it did seem like he had some pretty good moves there. So
I mean, I played against him for years, and he's been good against us. So I'm hoping he can be good for us as well. And then Dan's with us as well. We have a young goalkeeper out of Campbell River named Logan, and Bryce Benton from UVic as well. It's going to round out the group. So we've got a really solid goalkeeping core in this team.
And where do you think you guys are going to finish in the league this year? What's your goal?
Well, the goal is always to win it, and it's one of the things we'll talk about at the beginning, and then we'll stop talking about it and we'll just try and show it on the field. That's really the focus of this team, and I think that we have a really good, talented side. I think we got a lot of depth this year, but the reality is we can talk all we want, but if we don't put the effort on the field, it's not going to matter.
And of course, this was the first year that the League One BC champion participated in the Voyageurs Cup. And so were you interested in that result that came out the other day from TSS Rovers?
I think that's the beauty of cup play, right? That anybody on any given day can win a game, and they're coming over here in a few weeks' time, and everyone will be intrigued to see how that goes. And I think you're going to have a pretty busy house here at out at Starlight to watch that game. And if we could be playing in that game a year from now, we'd love to take that opportunity.
And speaking of away games, there's also a new club on the island. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, to see Harborside come into the league is great. I mean, last year we had lots of players that were trying to come down from there to play for us. Some that stuck, some that didn't. So it just shows that the interest on the island is in the game is huge. And then Victoria United's got a really strong turnout and a strong team, as they always do. So I like to think that island soccer is strong, and I'd like to see all the teams do really well, with us maybe doing a little bit better than everybody else.
This, as I think we've said to other players who come before, this is the easiest media you'll ever do because we're a YouTube channel. You're good. We're good. Yeah. All right, now I'm here with Javi, attacking midfielder for Victoria Highlanders. How you feeling, Javi?
I'm feeling pretty good, thank you.
And now, how long have you been involved in this program?
I came here last summer. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So
you were part of the team last year, but you weren't here for the winter program, right? So where do you winter ball?
Winter ball, I play for the University of Victoria, just up here. So
Javi, how do you see yourself fitting into this team this year?
I think I'm gonna fit in well. Like last year for me, I learned a lot from Steve, and I think I'm just gonna build on that relationship with him and kind of learn my role more and more as the season goes along. So I'm excited.
And how do you think you guys did last year? It felt like there was a bit of a up and down to the season for sure.
I think we didn't get the results we wanted, unfortunately, but I know the camaraderie within the team was really good, and on paper, I think we're still a very good team, and I think we're going to see that this year for sure.
Now, as you're aware, this year was the first time that a League One BC team played in the Voyageurs Cup, and TSS Rovers, who won the league last year, have played against the CanPL team, and they won, and they're moving on to the next round. How does that make you feel for your chances when hopefully you guys take that step?
I like that. I'm excited. I think it just shows the quality and the level of this league, and I don't think there's that much of a gap between us and the CPL, and I think if our team can really take that lead, it's just exciting to think about. So,
now, where do you see yourself in, say, 5 years in this soccer world?
In this soccer world, 5 years, I definitely want to be on one of those CPL teams. I'm always trying. I'm still young, and I'm really looking forward to still trying to learn as much as I can to get to where I want to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to learn.
Now, have you met all the new guys yet?
They haven't all arrived yet, but I just met a couple new guys today, and I'm looking forward to it. Like meeting all the other guys. From what I know, and from some of them that I've played against, they're very good guys. They're good on the field, but they're also good guys off the field. So looking forward to meeting them all.
And I assume you're going to hope to gel with them. Is there anybody particularly from last year you're looking forward to playing with?
Just all of them. Like I really liked the squad. I really liked the environment, and there was not any guys that I had issues with, and I just looking forward to building those connections with those guys and having those laughs. I think helps a lot for our team chemistry. So.
That's always good. Chemistry is good. Now, hopefully you've got chemistry with this coach. Now, this is your second season with Steve, but obviously in the offseason it's a different coach. How do you find his style different than, say, up at UVic?
I think his style, he just taught me to think in a different way and really challenged me mentally to kind of know my roles and learn more about myself as a player. So I think that's one step that I've really noticed that he's really geared me towards, and I'm just excited to keep trying to learn as much as I can from him and my teammates.
All right, we're back with Kensho Ando for another year. How you doing, Kenny?
I'm good.
You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So last year, how do you feel you guys did at the end of the year? Because it seemed like it was a bit of an up and down season.
Yeah, it was tough. I thought I hoped everything clicked into place. It didn't go well. Ended up in the bottom, but I feel bad for it.
Now, overall, though, we've been certainly hearing about the chemistry last year seemed really good. How do you feel the chemistry is gelling so far this year?
It's been nice because we have a couple players from last year. And like I think after the season, players from UNBC went back to the youth sports season, and we played pretty good with Steve, and like we bring back to here. I think like it's been a nice squad. Yeah.
Excellent. And now, has there been anybody of these new guys who's really impressed you with their play so far?
Yes, we have a couple. Hamish, David. We have a couple like a Gordon from like old Highlanders player. It's nice. And then we have Francesco, and then we have a JJ too. He's not here yet, but like I think he's gonna be a pretty nice piece.
So where do you guys see yourself? Where do you see the team finishing this year?
Of course, like it's top for sure. But like it's challenging for sure. TSS and some good teams. We gotta be ready.
And one of the interesting things about this year is that now there's a new team on the island, so there will be a local derby. How do you think that's going to play into games here on the island between local teams?
Oh, I'm excited for that. We have to be ready for that, and like we gotta win for sure. I'm just excited for it.
That's great. Now, is there anything in particular you're showing these new guys who are maybe from out of town? You're going to show them some part of Victoria they might not think of?
Sorry?
So, some of these new guys coming into town, you're the old guy now. Mm-hmm. You're going to show them the town. You're going to show them some secret places, some fun spots to hang out.
Probably like Nick Park is the one who shows what Victoria is, and like I need to see more actually. And I'm going to ask him actually. Okay, about Victoria, like what's the secret here? Yeah.
Excellent. Now, one last question. I just want to say, what do you think, and this is a little bit outside of what's going on, how do you think Rovers are going to do against Pacific in the Voyageurs Cup game?
They're gonna do good for sure. Like they're a tough team, like as a team, as individuals, like they have a good squads, and like they have a good mentality against like good team. Like Pacific is gonna struggle. Like it's not easy for them. Cause like TSS is a underdog like to like a CPL team for sure, and like they won and they are in a good mood. Like they have to be like the Pacific has to be like they have to be ready for that, I think.
Excellent. And I got to say, in a way, it's going to be interesting no matter who wins, right?
For sure, yes. I hope like TSS wins because like it's in the same league, and like they're good rivals. Like like I wanna play like the good TSS Rovers, and like if TSS wins the Pacific, and if we win TSS, it feels good, no? Yeah.
Exactly. So they can win, but then you can beat them.
For sure, yeah. I'm just excited for it.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much, Kenny.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
For everybody here at HTN, I'd like to remind you to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We're going to be back later in the season to check in on the Highlanders, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep in touch. Until next time, when you hear the noise.